What's up, Clashers? Turn 56 from iKonik here, bringing you the next war recap video. This one was War 117, and we had a nice, tough fought victory over these guys here. I'm pretty sure that is Arabic for suspicious attackers. Pretty sure that's what that says. Couple of suspicious attacks from these guys. They just seemed to know where a lot of our traps were, let's just say that. But that made the victory even sweeter, going up as a fair play clan against these guys. It was nice to be able to get a win. Started off a little bit rocky, not going to lie. We had a bad kind of first wave of attacks, but some nice cleanup, and we got enough for the win. 14 3-star attacks in a 20 on 20 versus 11 for them, so that's pretty good. We had a really nice average destruction of almost 92%, so we had them beat on both of those levels there. Show you what we did as individuals here. We had a few heavy hitters this war. It was myself, turn 56, Tycho, and Lantriper. And then for the 5-star bitch slappers, we had Geo, who had, just missed it. He had a 99% to just miss that 6-star. Ramden 13, Master of Doom, and NWO for life. And look down towards here, the bottom here, poor Warren, a 99% 2-star and a 96% 2-star. Just missed on a couple attacks, but some nice attacks by the crew, that's for sure. I'll show you what these guys were able to do on our bases. They did have some 3-stars, scattered around in our Town Hall 9s here. Some up high, some mid, some low, but just couldn't get enough of them done. And starting from number 16 down there with Leprechaun, that is our Town Hall 8s. So they did clean out all of our Town Hall 8s, although they needed a lot of help. And this is what we were able to do. Their number 2s where their Town Hall 9 starts. So we definitely left some gaps up top with the stars, but moving on down, we do a better job on the cleanup for the Town Hall 9s there. So our Town Hall 8s also needed a little help clean up. Just like you saw, Warren just missed a couple, and a couple of our Town Hall 8s just missed a couple. So little help down there, but we were able to sneak out the win. It was a close one. But we did have some nice attacks to show you, so I'll start down towards the bottom here. We're going to start with Geo, and he brings a nice golaloon against their number 13 here. Starts off with just a nice cheap lure here. The 2 giants are going to draw everything out of that clan castle. Probably just needed the 1, but he didn't necessarily know how long that would take, so bring a second along just in case. And then he's got an anchor down here in the south. It's going to bring those clan castle troops down there and take them out with his kill squad, which is then going to be directed in towards the archer queen and the air defense in front of her. And this was a nice base selection here by Geo. This guy has all level 6 air defenses, and while his expos are pointed up, they're both level 1 expos, so able to capitalize on those weaknesses with this style of attack. Good job there with the distracting on the golem. This golem's going to have enough health to get in there. Not a ton of DPS over in that range where he's going to be going in and tanking for the kill squad. So getting good use out of the golem, making sure his DPS from his kill squad is up and running. There you see the AQ go down. The BK is about to go down here as well. And then his BK is going to jump on that air defense, take it out. And here comes the air portion of the attack. Nice job with the targeted loons here, 2 loons per defense. And he's going to get a nice counterclockwise rotation going here with his lava hounds and his balloons to help push them all into the core. Got those quad Teslas in the core. Those are always a threat, so it's nice to be able to get in relatively early and take those out if you can. And he still had the 3 rage spells left over, and does a good job dropping them where they're going to cover a fair amount of defenses there. Now, he did miss that mortar up in the north corner there on the first time through. It doesn't come back to bite him that often can, though, with this golaloon attack or just a straight laloon attack. Missing a defense can be detrimental sometimes because of how slow moving those balloons are. If they have to backtrack all the way to get that last defense, it can run out of time for you. But as you saw there, he had lava pups that were up in the area. They took care of that, and so now his loons can stay down where they were and clean up over there. If they had to come all the way back up top, there would have been nothing to help clean up that southwest corner, and I think he probably would have run out of time. Fast forward at the very end here. So nice job on the base identification there, Geo. A nice job executing a well-planned out attack. And speaking of nice base identification, we're going to watch Curtsie take out number 8 here. Really nice base identification on this one, bringing a gowiwiho attack. Needle gowiwiho, I guess you would call it, because he's going to use some loons early to take out those 2 defenses and to get the lure. Oh, my apologies, he doesn't get the mortar. Well, he gets a good start anyways. And now he's going to get the lure down south. Lightning spell is a little bit early in my opinion. I think you need to wait for the troops to bunch up. I think all he got out of that lightning was the witch, which is nice to get, but if he just waited a little bit, he could have dropped that, taken out the rest of the troops there as well. But it doesn't come back to bite him. He's got a couple golems and his heroes and the witches and the wizards, and they are going to be able to clear out this entire southern compartment here, that wide open area, which is where the main threat is to his hogs, the double giant bomb set. And he's going to be able to clear that all out and bring the hogs in from the northwest here. You can see them coming down, and they're going to path pretty nicely here for him. Those initial balloons didn't quite eliminate that mortar from the pathing, and so there was that giant bomb right there that he just triggered. Had that mortar gone down, he wouldn't have had to worry about those giant bombs at all in the area, but did a nice job of adapting and reconfiguring where his heals needed to be on that one. As you can see, he's still got both of his heroes up. They're going to be doing cleanup for him the whole time. He's got a witch, lots of skeletons running around, and he's going to have enough life in these hogs to be able to come through, take out all the rest of these defenses, and then they're going to start doing some cleanup for him as well. As right here, they take down these last 2 defenses. So I'll just do a little fast forward here, as there are a bunch of buildings left to clean up. But a really nice job picking out that base. I think that was pretty much perfect for the style of attack that he brought. So excellent work, Curtsie. And lastly, I'm going to show you one of my attacks. We'll check out this guy here, just because I like to show you guys when I make mistakes. I like to point them out. Really easy lure here, just a couple of giants. That'll empty out that clan castle, and then I'm going to bring them over to the west hand side and take care of them. I used a minion on this one to anchor at first because I knew there was a witch and a balloon in that clan castle, and I just kind of wanted to get some separation between the archers and the wizards and the witch herself, and then the skeletons and the balloon, trying to get that witch a little bit exposed without her skeletons in front of her. Unfortunately, they caught up right around there, so it didn't quite work with her, but it did work with the balloon, so it's not going to be an issue at all. It's so far behind. All the rest of the CC troops are going to be taken out by the time it catches up. So at this point, I'm going to start going in towards that archer queen. The clan castle is dead. Popping those walls open with a few wall breakers. And I got my funnel up with my witches and my wizards, so the Barb King's going to go down here, and pretty quickly he's going to aggro onto the enemy Archer Queen and take her out. Now, this was a cleanup, so I knew where all the giant bomb spots were, and I knew there was one down on the southwest in that void next to the mortar. I didn't think my kill squad would actually penetrate this far, but when I saw that they had, when I was ready to launch my hogs, I figured I might as well just launch a couple hogs, try to pre-trigger that bomb right there, which I was able to do. So that gave me a little more freedom in where to drop my heals here, which is a good thing because as you'll see right here, 2 heal spells right on top of each other. I don't know how that happened, but I guess I double tapped it. So, oh well, at least they were over some high DPS buildings with those Teslas there and that giant bomb there. Could have been worse, I guess. And I got a little lucky there with those 2 hogs drifting off to the right, popping that other giant bomb. So those are all gone, and I have 1 more heal to take care of the rest of this base. That right there is a little bit of luck combined with the forgiveness that you get in attacks like this when you have high-level heroes. I mean, this is an advertisement right here for investing DE into your heroes. You have a bigger window of when you can make mistakes when you have those high-level heroes, because they can really bail you out of some jams. So the moral of the story is don't upgrade your town hall until your heroes are beefy. Alright, there you go, you guys. That was war number 98 over the Suspicious Attack clan. And that takes us to 98, 16, and 3. We already have another matchup going on right now versus these German guys. It looks like we have the edge in this matchup as far as the town hall. Well, town halls are all even, but as far as base difficulty, I think we have the edge here. So we're hoping for a win. That will be 99, which means later on this week we will be shooting for our 100th war win. We're going to try to make it a really big, fun one. Try to bring everybody from the iKonik family back. Hopefully get a 50 on 50, maybe 45 on 45 or something like that. So should be fun. Keep on rolling, iKonik. Nice work in this war, and keep up the good work. So until next time, this is Turn 56 saying, keep on clashing.